Welcome to Fundamental Supersize Strategy number 71. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And I had every intention of quitting at 70 after yesterday's strategy. But I looked at my lovely strategy notes and lists and my brainstormed list of strategies, and I realized that I had skipped 5, at least 5. So I will go to 75, and then we're going to do something fun. We're going to ask everybody to share your top 5 favorite strategies, or the ones that you find are most important to you right now in your business, because I'm going to do a little project with that. And so I want to get other people's input. So today we're talking about communication strategy. Now, communication is one of those fundamental foundational skills that everybody's got to have. And it's one of those we should always be continually improving and growing in. But overall, we need to have a communication strategy for our business. Now, a lot of things speak to the components of communication, but I think we need an overarching umbrella communication strategy for our organization. What is expected? What isn't expected? Who does PR? Who speaks for the company? Do we have a social media for employees guideline or system or rules? How often do we communicate with different shareholders or the community or our customers? How do we do that? What mechanisms do we use? And as new technology and new things become available, how do we utilize those? All of these things need to be taken into account when it comes to our communication strategy. That and much, much more. How we hire and release people from being a part of our organization. How we document. I think that was the first strategy I talked about, because obviously that to me is one of the most important strategies that we can have, especially if we ever want to sell or add increased value to our business by bringing in partners or financing or whatever else. So what is our communication strategy going to look like? And I, being from the old school world of journalism, back when journalism was journalism, like the journalistic framework. I still call it the journalistic framework, although I think very few journalists are actually using it anymore. It's more like propaganda entertainment than it is reporting or news and sharing real information with people. But it's the 5 W's and an H: who, what, where, when, why, and how. And if we answer those questions with respect to different categories and different parts of communication in our organization, I think it serves us very well. So that's what we do in the organizations that I own and work with. Who are we going to communicate with? When are we going to communicate with them? Why are we going to communicate with them? Where are we going to show up and communicate with them? And how are we going to do it? And then I like to add frequency and how often, because I think that so often we communicate and then we forget to follow up, or we forget to that we've got new things in the world changing all the time, and so we need to have a frequency considered as well. So I'd love to know what you do for communication. Do you have a communication strategy for your organization? Maybe you have just a couple pieces to it. That's where we start. We start with what's important right now, and then we add pieces as it makes sense for our business. That's it. Have an awesome day. I still have a gravelly voice, but hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I will, of course, see you tomorrow.